Hey everyone, my name is Adnan and I'm a developer advocate here at the Cube team. Today, I'll show you how to connect Cube to Hex. Hex is a platform for data science and analytics. It lets you build notebooks and data apps with ease. So, by using Cube as a data provider, you'll get access to tons of nice features like caching, pre-aggregations, role-based access control, and much more. Let's just jump right in. I have a deployment here in Cube Cloud that's already ready to get up and running. And here's the data I actually want to display inside of Hex. We're just showing the count of orders and we're grouping them by month. Quite simple. Let's move over to Hex now and let's start a new project. Let's give it a name. Let's say sample cube X1. We also should keep the language here as Python and SQL. Now we can hit create and just give it a second to get up and running. Awesome. So once we're done with that, we need to add a data source. So let's go ahead and select Postgres here. And this is where we need to add the Cube Cloud SQL API connection info. So if we jump over to Cube Cloud again and go into the overview and press this how to connect your BI tool for the SQL API, you get all of your connection info here. So let's go ahead and copy the host. Let's paste it here in the host and port. Let's get the port as well. Paste it in here. Then we need to get the database name. So let's copy the database name, pasting it right there as well. So now once we're done with that, we need to leave this authentication as password. So keep it as password. And then we can go ahead and grab the user and paste it here. And then the password and paste it here in the password field as well. And that's it. We just need to add the name and let's say Cube Cloud SQL API. Go ahead and create the connection. Nice. That's it. So that's the part of actually connecting the data source. Now let's go ahead and add a simple query just to verify that it all works. Select star from orders and go ahead and run that just to see what we're getting back. Sweet. So we're getting a preview and we're getting data back from the Cube Cloud SQL API. Lovely. Now let's go ahead and give this a name. Let's say orders. Awesome. Now let's use this in a chart. If we go to the display and select chart, we can go ahead and select the data variable. So let's go and do orders like we specified here above. Now let's select the orientation to vertical. Now in the x-axis, we can select the created at, and the y-axis, we can select the count. Nice. And you'll see the chart, it's going to render right away. It should do the same for you as well. And now we have a simple chart based on this simple query. Okay, so now let's add a more complex query. Once again, go ahead and select the SQL. Let's go ahead and add a bit more complicated query. So the query I showed you in Cube Cloud. So the query of returning the count of orders per month. We're also using the measure here, so we can get the measure of the count column. Oh, awesome. Let's go ahead and run this. Sweet. So we're getting back a preview, so it's proper data. And now we can go ahead and name the data set. Let's do, because these are orders by month, it makes sense that we're naming them orders by month. Nice. Now, once we have all of the data, we have the SQL. Let's go ahead and add the chart. In the data tab, add the orders by month. Once again, let's do the vertical and let's choose for the x-axis created at and the y-axis orders count. Awesome. So we're getting the chart rendered right away, and it's the exact same chart as we're seeing in Cube Cloud. Awesome. And that's it. You're loading data from Cube into Hex, and you get a query cache by default. So if you're running identical queries, they're going to be cached by default. But if you want to do some more cool things like adding in pre-aggregations or role-based access control, you can just take a look at that in our documentation for more info. And that's it. Until next time, see you around. Bye.